project is very near and dear to my heart, because this porcelain Christmas tree or ceramic Christmas tree is from my wife's childhood. She grew up with this as a little girl. Her father would set it up every year on the dining room table, and she would look at it or gaze upon it with amazement, and occasionally play with it by changing out or removing and putting back in the little ornaments, which become illuminated. As you can see, there's many of the original ornaments missing. A couple of them, as you can see, are actually light bright bulbs. Okay, which is kind of cool. That was from her light bright set. As they were losing these, she told me that she would replace the missing ones with light bright. So you could see there was a couple there. Here's one here that was there, but it's now broken. Yeah. Oh, here's another one here, a green one, down a little lower. Okay, so this tree is approximately 50 years old, and it's in very poor condition. It hasn't been used. It was in the basement, stored for several decades. Okay, so it stopped getting used at a certain point, and then it got stored down there. So my plan for this little tree is to lovingly bring it back to its former glory. Okay, and surprise my wife with it. And I think she'll be very happy, and it'll be hopefully something that we put on our dining room table, every year, and hopefully for many years to come. So panning in, you can see, first of all, like I had mentioned previously, many of the original bulbs or ornaments are missing. Up top where the star was, the star is missing as well. A piece of the porcelain is cracked. There's several cracks in this, the majority being at right in between the first and second layer or tier of branches. You can see that's cracked. Also, just removing this top, you can see that the original music box, which the crank would be coming through this hole here, is missing, and an extension cord, or the cord, probably a replacement cord back in the day, although it may be the original, was run through this hole. Okay. It's neat. One of the things that's neat is you can see the maker's marks. Okay, they're very clear. Also, as you can see, the original snow is very worn and dirty. This should be like an iridescent or a sparkly snow. Okay, and you can see this is from the years of dust and residue. You could see that it's brown now, and probably the majority of it is missing. On the entire unit, repair it, replace the snow. So with some fresh snow that we purchased. So we're going to start by removing the original ornaments. Okay, I think for the ones that won't come out easy, I think we will soak them with some fluid. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so this is post washing. Okay, we washed this for about, I'd say about 20 minutes in warm water with some very mild dishwashing soap with a very soft brush. So this is the brush we used, and we just put a little bit of mild dishwashing soap and with some warm water and just cleaned each set of branches off. I'd say we got off 95% of the glue and the old sparkly snow. Looks really good. The enamel looks really good. We've got some areas now that we're going to repair, and then we will match up the paint. Okay, so we're going to commence with the repairs to the porcelain or the ceramic. Okay, like the tip here where the star goes in. All right, you can see a large chunk is missing. There's several other spots as well where the ceramic is missing, and there's some cracks, stuff like that. So what we're going to utilize, kind of a, I would say, a trick of the trade, but one thing that I found works well with ceramic or porcelain repairs, believe it or not, and it's very inexpensive, is refractory cement or furnace cement. When this hardens, when it's heated up to about 500 degrees, you can use a heat gun actually. It will harden like ceramic or like brick, and this is non-asbestos, so this is not harmful as long as you're wearing gloves. You don't want to get any on your skin. If you do, you need to wash it with some water. But anyway, yeah. So this stuff works fantastic. It's very inexpensive. This container of a half a gallon, I think, was about 15 bucks. Okay, so to do this repair, what we did was we took one of our 7/32 punches. We ground down the tip or the end so it would fit right in to the hole perfectly. Okay, so we made a little application tool out of wood, piece of scrap wood. Okay, so we've let our refractory cement or refractory mortar cure overnight. Okay, and then we put a heat gun on it for about 15 minutes just to harden it. Okay, so that's very hard. That's like ceramic at this point. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to shape that a little bit with our Dremel light. Okay, so we're going to do a little touch-up. We've got some forest green paint. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add some snow to the branches. Okay, so we're just going to use a little white paint, and we are just going to dust that on there. Okay, we will start here. We will just dust that on there. as natural as possible. Just a little dusting of snow. Okay, so we've got the snow painted on there. Now we're going to add some glitter. Just going to sprinkle that on, and that will stick to the paint. It really looks pretty. See how that looks. Just a little bit of glitter to those leaves. Okay, so now we've got the base, which includes the light assembly, and so yeah, we are going to be replacing this entire unit. Brand new kit here. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. Okay, so we've got the new power cord. So we're going to run this just like the factory did, right from the bottom and not through the hole. We're going to run this from the bottom. Okay, so the kit came with a new rubber washer. So we're going to put the washer on there. Okay. Kit also comes with a new light bulb. This is like a 4-inch long bulb. Okay, so I put a latex glove on before I remove the bulb. Some bulbs, I'm not sure exactly which type for, with 100% certainty, but some bulbs do not like the oils from your skin, okay, the natural oils. It could shorten the lifespan. The snow and the iridescent glitter is complete. I'm really, really happy with the result.